Spider-Man, you can't stop me now! Oh no, you found my only weakness! Lizard genitalia! Oh man, can't you put on a lab coat or something?
What up, big kids? It's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Amazing Spider-Man movie series Ultra Poseable Spider-Man figure. So here's the new packaging for the Amazing Spider-Man movie series line. You can see Spider-Man there slinging his webs. You can see the figure right there in the box with a picture of the figure. Over 20 points of articulation, Ultra Poseable Spider-Man by Hasbro. On the back here you can see more pictures of the figure in different poses, as well as other figures in the line, which includes Zip Rocket Spider-Man, Web Cannon Spider-Man, and Reptile Blast Lizard. I only got Reptile Blast Lizard in this figure, the other ones I really don't care for. Alright, it's time to be amazed by this webhead! And here we got the Amazing Spider-Man, and it's actually way better than I thought it'd be. Let's take a closer look at him. Now, for being a 3/4" movie figure, it actually has some pretty good detail. The paint is not the best, but he at least doesn't have those weird orange eyes. It's just white like it should be. He has all the spider web and the texturing all around, and the spider symbol is really nice. The paint is, like I said, decent. It's just really the red, the blue, and some bits of silver here and the black. But yeah, no real like wash going on. But like I said, for a figure this small, it's not Marvel Universe style, but in articulation it is, which I'll get to. But you can see the feet. It doesn't have peg holes, which will be a problem, because if you're using any of those Marvel Universe stands, it would really help this figure in a lot of dynamic poses. But like I said, the detailing, you can kind of see his web shooters right there. It's kind of put it as his joint, which is great. I really like that. So overall, the detail does look pretty good. The big selling point of this figure is that it's super articulated, and it is the most articulated figure in this size I've seen in a long time. The head can go up and down on this hinge and fully rotate on the ball joint, so you can do quite a bit of head styles and everything if you're hanging him upside down. The arms fully rotate, as well as go in and out. It has a bicep joint, rotates. 2 points of elbow articulation. I have yet to see that on the 3/4" figure, which is great. His wrist rotates as well as go in and out. He has an upper ab joint that goes forward and back pretty good and fully rotates. No waist joint, that's the only thing, but you know, that's pretty standard. You have that, but no waist joint. He has the ball jointed hips that go in and out. You gotta kind of position them to go in and out, but they can go forward and back and in and out and rotate out the upper part leg. 2 points of knee articulation, and then his ankles, they don't rotate at the boot, but his ankles pivot forward and back, and ankle pivot, Shortimus Prime ankle pivot, side to side. So yes, that's the selling point, is that it's super articulated. Avengers, good job saving the world. Let's go get some shawarma. Hey guys, can I come along? What can you do? Oh, I can do lots of stuff. I could do this. See? Pretty impressive, huh? Spider-Man, are you saying that your movie's gonna suck so much that you suck your own? Size comparison time. So here you can see that the Spider-Man figure is in good scale with other 3/4" figures like the Marvel Universe Spider-Man. You can see compared to the Lizard in the same line, actually Spider-Man is slightly taller. Maybe it's because the Lizard's legs are slightly bent, but the Lizard should be a little bit bigger than him. But you know, I think it's because of the ball joint hips. It makes him a little bit taller. But you can see how big he is compared to a 6" Spider-Man figure, the Spider-Man Classic Superposable Spider-Man. Now I have to say, I'm actually quite impressed with this Spider-Man figure. This one and the Lizard that I will review next are probably the only two I will really get, because it does have the really good Marvel Universe, even Marvel Legends style articulation with double jointed elbows and knees. Like I said, if you don't care for any gimmicks or missile launchers, this is the Spider-Man to get. Like, don't get the webs line, or you know, the missile one, or whatever. I think the paint apps could be a little bit better, but they're still good enough, I think. You know, just like the Avengers figures that Hasbro released earlier. Like I said, I really like that he's super posable. I do wish he came with a stand to help with his dynamic poses, but you know, hopefully you can figure out some way for him. But like I said, I really do like this figure a lot. Hopefully Hasbro makes a 6" version. I know Hot Toys will make a 12" version, so I'm really excited for this. And like I said, this one and the Lizard are the only two worthy picking up, and I like it even more than the Lizard, so I really recommend it. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long, member of Subway Ternulum, and a big one. What makes Spider-Man dance? Urban-Collector.com. At Urban Collector, they have the latest and high-end action figures, video game figures, replicas, and more. They take PayPal, all major credit cards, so you can pre-order anything. It makes Spider-Man dance, but watch out for the Avengers.
Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net. I tell you to go now.
Sorry, dog, but you're gonna miss the tail end of the movie. Ooh. I have the last laugh, Spider-Man. Oh yeah, why's that, Lizard Brain? I just bought 661 shares of Facebook, and you own squat. No! Damn you, Zuckerberg!